Alright, so it's 2025, and if you're still struggling to build websites on Go High Level, let me help you out. But here's the thing, most websites out there, they just look exactly the same. You know, the ones with bland design, zero personality. It looks like it was made on 2011 on a Windows 7 operated computer. Luckily today I'm giving you 5 strategies to make your Go High Level website stand out. And listen, this isn't about adding random bells and whistles. It's about actually designing a site that grabs attention, keeps visitors hooked, and converts leads into customers. Because that's the main point of a website, right? To get people to book a call or buy your product. And if you're making that experience as hard as possible for them, then good luck making money. Which is why in this video I'm going to show you how to make your Go High Level website stand out in 2025. And make sure to watch until the end, because I'm literally going to show you how you can build different kinds of calculators and use custom CSS with Go High Level to build beautiful looking websites. But obviously we'll start with the basics first, so let's just jump right in. So the first hack that you must implement is use a simple layout with a lot of white space. What do I mean by that exactly? Well, let's take a look at one of my Go High Level SaaS light mode website templates. Now, as you can probably see, this website isn't cluttered with useless information as soon as the user lands in, or have any unnecessary stuff. It's super simple. Visitors will easily figure out what you're selling and how they can buy your solution. So in the hero section, it highlights that it's all-in-one AI-driven solution for your business, designed to make your life easier as a CEO. And then there's 2 buttons. There's Start Now, which redirects them to the pricing page, or Demo, where they can book a call to get a demo of your solution. And also, if you're designing a light mode website, don't use the normal light color, like I think it's FFF. Instead, use something a bit darker, like this. It just looks so much better in my opinion than using the normal white, so that's a small hack. I think Apple actually does this so well. Let's take a look. Yeah, in this section they don't use the normal white, so. Okay, so design a simple layout, don't make it cluttered with useless information, let the website breathe, use a lot of white space, it makes your website seem way more professional and more modern. But the next thing is also super easy to implement, and that is highlighting the most important things. Now, simply by looking at this website, when you first land in, where does your attention go towards? What's the first thing that you see if you look at this right now? Or now, if I scroll a bit down, where does your attention go towards? Well, it's obviously the highlighted different colored text or button. And here's the thing, when you're building a website, you have to make it so that the user doesn't need to think. You have to think for them essentially. So highlight the most important things in your website, and that is usually the book a call or start now buttons, or the most important words in the text. So let me briefly show you how you can add this blue gradient highlighted text to your website. Later down in the video I'm gonna fully show you how you can add more custom CSS to your website, but just for now I'm just gonna show you this because it's pretty simple to do. So join the Discord down below, go in the resources section and look for gradient texts and just open this. And here are instructions to different kinds of gradient text, so let's just choose this one. And obviously you can change the colors to whatever you like. And then go back to your website and let's just, for this example, change this. So you would have to go to custom class, and you would need to put gradient bold text v3 and then go to custom CSS and just paste that code right in. And as you can see, nothing has changed, but here's the trick, you have to make it bold. And that's super simple to implement into your website. It just gives that more modern look to it. So, and remember, do not go overboard with the gradients, okay? Do not make every single header with this effect, it's just gonna look horrible. The next one is for the web designers who are looking to build websites for multiple different industries, and it may seem pretty obvious, but I see so many people mess this up. So if you're not a web designer, if you're looking to build your local business website yourself, go check out my other video with top 5 features for local business websites. I go pretty in depth to what makes a local business website convert more clients. But the third one is you have to customize your website to each industry. Now if you're building a website, for example, a roofer or in general contractor, home service business, the websites needs to speak their language, versus if you're building a website for a real estate agent or a travel agency, obviously the vibe, the website's vibe needs to be a little different. For example, this guy makes over 100k per month selling websites to roofers. And let's take a look at their portfolio. And as you can see, the websites that they build for roofers are perfect for their industry. If you are designing a roofing website, for example, or like I said, home service, you don't need to have a lot of white space like Apple. You don't need to make it beautiful and modern, like for example for travel agencies or real estate agents. You gotta speak their language, you gotta set a vibe for their website. There needs to be a lot of information and use all caps, scream to the user. Let's take a look at my roofing website template made on Go High Level. Once a user lands on this website, they are immediately presented with I don't know how many times to contact the business, like 7 times, get a free quote, their address, and then there's this custom code thingy, which I also showcased in my top 5 feature for local business websites. So if you want to add this to your roofing website, make sure to watch that video. And I'm not using gradients or have any sort of cool hovers or animations. I personally like to scream to the user if I'm building a home service website. I use all caps, I tell them what the business does and what they're best at, and I stick to maximum 3 colors, okay? But on the other hand, if I'm building a website for a travel agency, I want to attack the visitors' feelings. I want them to get that desire to book in a trip, which is why in this template, header is experience journeys, not just destinations. And let me show you this other template I'll be working on. And in this other template, I added this plane flying in the background and this sunset vibe, as the background, and the hero section header is because some moments can't wait and life is too short to miss the places and memories calling their soul. So this is a completely different vibe and it's super important, yet so obvious, and so many people mess this up. So customize your website to each industry, learn about the specific industry as much as you can, look at website examples on Google Maps, just type in roofing contractor Las Vegas and look at the top guys and their website, and let's move on to the next one, which is including calculators in your website. So back to the technical stuff. Now I'm gonna show you how you can add different kinds of custom calculators inside of your Go High Level website. Now this requires some custom codes, so the easiest way for you to add these is to join the Discord down below. You can literally just copy and paste the code. It's free, you don't need to opt into anything, you don't need to use my affiliate link. It's completely free, so let me show you how to do this. So once again, go to the resources section, click on this, and here are the instructions. So make a custom code element and just add this code. Let's just create a blank page, add a section, make a custom code element, and then just paste that code in. And let's just actually make this website background dark so it looks better. And boom, here's the calculator. Here's it live on a website so you can see what it looks like. Here's what it looks like on the website. Super easy to do. Need to copy and paste this code, and then there's 147, the subscription cost. So I'm gonna show you how you can customize it. So you need to go to the custom code and look for, just change anytime it says 147 to your subscription costs. And this is the most important thing. This is what actually goes on the back end of the calculator. Just change it to your subscription cost, save, And there it is. Super simple to do. This is also handy if you're on a sales call and you want to show the prospect how much they are losing time by not buying your services. You can just on the call go to your website, ask them how much 1 hour of their time is worth and how much they lose per week, and it literally shows you the ROI right here. Now the fifth one, the really fun part, at least in my opinion, is using custom CSS. You can literally customize all the visual parts of your website. This is the #1 hack to make your Go Hello website stand out. So let me show you a few of the codes that I have for you today. Once again, the codes are in the Discord down below, but let's just get into it. So I'm gonna show you 3 things. #1, how you can add different kinds of buttons using custom CSS. #2, how to add this blur effect to your navigation menu. #3, how to add this hover effect on images or cards. So #1, how you can add different kinds of buttons. So just go to the resources section once again, go to buttons, and there's a lot of buttons. I'm just gonna keep adding more and more, but for this example, let's do this one, this icy blue one. So just copy the code, go to your website, make a new section, make a new row, add a button, letter spacing -1, font Inter, letter spacing -1, and the font is Inter, and font size 14, inner shadow 0, 0, 10, 0. So go to box shadow, make it inner, and 0, 0, 10. And what's the color? White. Just make it white. And then outer shadow 0, 0, 2. 0, 0, 2. So just put these to 0. Then go to custom class, type in grad btn, and then go to custom CSS and just copy this code right here. And there it is. And just change the copy to learn more. Obviously you can change the color if you want the color to be black or whatever, and you can change the border radius to, for example, 20, and then just no border, so it looks like that. So yeah, that's one of the buttons. I'm gonna keep adding more and more later down the line. But #2 was how to add this blur effect to your navigation menu. So let's go back to the Discord, go to frosted navigation menu, and just add this code to your custom CSS. And I'm just gonna do a quick little navigation menu right here. And you have to make it transparent, like overlay. But go and copy this code, go to custom CSS, and then add frosted nav to the custom class of your nav bar. So go to advanced custom class, copy and paste that code. And one thing I forgot to mention is you have to make it so it sticks to top on scroll, so when a user actually scrolls down, the effect will blur the background. So let's take a preview, and here it is. As you can see, it blurs whenever a user scrolls down. Super cool. If you like that techy modern feel to your website, and super easy to do. So the third one is adding hover effects to images or cards. So go to the Discord, find hover effect on images or cards, and you would need to essentially copy that code to custom CSS right there, and just add this to images or cards like I did right here. So add to this row on the custom class, and this and this, and let me show you the effect actually. So it does this little hover effect and makes it larger. So pretty cool. Once again, Obviously you can just copy and paste if you join the Discord. You can do whatever you want with this, use your imagination, but I like to do it on this bento grid. Now the last trick all depends on you, whether you like it or not, but me personally, I very much do like it, and that is making your websites dark mode. But once again, if you're building a website for a roofer, it needs to have a different vibe. It needs to be different. It needs to speak their language. But if I'm, for example, building my own website, I just like to make it dark. I don't know. It has that modern feel to it, and I don't know. I just like making my websites dark mode, my personal website and SaaS website. Okay, but that pretty much wraps up the video. If you want to get access to all of the things that we covered today, join the Discord down below, and if you want to purchase my Go High Level website templates, check the link in the description down below. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next video.